Good morning to you, and welcome back to today's JRPG Weekly Update. I'm SuperDerek, and we have some news to dive into today, starting with this one from Vanillaware that have announced via Twitter that they're looking to hire some new developers for an upcoming action RPG. A few details are known at this time. The Twitter flyer that they posted mentions that they're looking for programmers, 2D animators, and background designers. Now, as far as Vanillaware is concerned, they've made a few side-scrolling action RPGs in the past, including Odin Sphere, Muramasa, The Demon Blade, and Dragon's Crown. This could be a follow-up to one of those titles, or maybe something completely different. Maybe, we have no idea. But either way, it's still gotta be very early in the beginning stages, so don't expect to hear any news about this one for a while. Unicorn Overlord, for example, was back in the works in the planning stages in 2014, so I may be in my 40s by the time we talk about this game again. Moving along, Square Enix have announced via Twitter that Kingdom Hearts is coming to Steam. Previously, this series was, as far as PC goes, it was a Epic Game Store exclusive. However, now you can look forward to playing Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 and 2.5 HD Remix, 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, and Kingdom Hearts 3 plus the Remind DLC on Steam. And I suspect that they'll probably sell a little bit better on Steam. Now, personally speaking, I don't particularly believe that this is related to any of their shifts in strategy. I think that Square Enix, as the size of a company they are, tends to move kind of slowly, so I'm guessing this was already in the works for a while. But hey, either way, if this was part of their strategy, I think it's probably a good sign. Moving the PC games to where the PC gamers are is, you know, pretty good idea. There is a new trailer out for The Legend of Heroes Kai no Kiseki. Don't worry, I'm not gonna show that here though. Apparently this trailer that they've just released has what some might consider to be spoilers for other games in the series, as is tradition, right? So, don't watch it yourself unless you're cool with spoilers. But the game will be releasing in Japan on September 26th, but we don't have a US release date, though I'm sure we'll get that eventually. So stick around and I'll be sure to let you know when it does eventually get announced. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer at this point. We're gonna get it. It's just a matter of when. Now we have a release date update for Inti Create's title called Card En Ciel. This is coming out on October 24 of this year. This is an indie turn-based RPG with heavy and obvious Mega Man Battle Network inspirations. You'll want to check this one out. It looks pretty cool. It's coming to PC via Steam, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and the Xbox Series consoles. It's not looking too shabby, so check it out. Now, this is a title that I actually hadn't heard of. It slipped under my radar the first time around. It released about a month ago, but it has an update now that caught my eye. This is from Bitten Studio. It's called Cassette Beasts. It is a cool-looking, retro-inspired indie title, available on PC, the Xbox Series consoles, the Nintendo Switch, and it's also cross-play compatible. And the reason that matters is because the update that they've released has introduced a free multiplayer update. So yeah, go ahead and check this out. Apparently on Steam, the reviews are overwhelmingly positive, but again, it's the first I've heard of it, so check it out. From Bandai Namco, we got a new trailer for the Elden Ring expansion called Shadow of Erdtree. It's a story trailer that just dropped, and it is cryptic and gross and weird, and probably can't show it on my channel, but it looks pretty dang cool. So if you're a fan of From Software, if you're a fan of Elden Ring, you've probably already seen it, but if you haven't, go check it out because I think you're probably gonna like what you see. Bandai Namco say that the DLC will be available on June 21st for PlayStation and Xbox and PC via Steam, so go check that out. On the last JRPG Weekly Update, I forgot to mention that there was a pretty cool game coming out here called Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, the Nintendo Switch remake that has launched, and they just released a trailer for it as well that I think looks pretty cool. Originally, this game was released 20 years ago in 2004 for the GameCube. Do you feel old yet? Because I certainly do. But the game is looking pretty good as far as, I mean, I always really loved this game back in the day, and these visual updates, I think there might be other gameplay updates, maybe, I'm not sure yet, but the visual updates at least have been pretty cool from what I've seen. Moving along though, I'm going to talk a little bit about some SuperDerek news, just a light bit here, and that is that, well, for one, Lufia 2 is moving along really well. I just finally cleared the mystery dungeon portion, the ancient cave. Feeling pretty good about that. Also, there will not be an episode of Hit Point this week because of Memorial Day, so one of the things you might do to console yourselves if you can't watch Baku and I this weekend is to go get some of these Memorial Day sales that I'm seeing right now. A lot of RPGs are on pretty steep discount, and hey, if you find out about one of these from one of the links in the description down below, it would really help, the channel, because there'll be affiliate links if, if you feel like saving a few bucks. If you were gonna buy them anyway, may as well use one of my links, right? And support the show. So, yeah, I've seen Octopath Traveler 2, Fire Emblem Engage, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, Persona 3 Reload, Pokemon Legends Arceus, and Shining Diamond / Brilliant Pearl, as well as Unicorn Overlord and Super Mario RPG. Honestly, they're at a wide range of prices right now, from like $30 to like $45, but they're pretty inexpensive compared to where they usually are at this point in time. And I mean, you could pretty much play nothing but these games for the rest of the next 2 or 3 years and probably be good. So I have my own gaming to do. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you've enjoyed today's show, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day, everybody.